still chasing fire through the years half slow. Weights on my back, sweat in my eyes. Old man's fight never says die. Old man on the mat, still standing tall. One more round, yeah, I've heard it all. Grip the edge, don't let it slip. Strength in the soul, strength in the grip.
Hey, Old Man on the Mat crew, this is Tony Jones coming at you with another great episode of Old Man on the Mat. I'm fired up about this guy we have on today. His name is Ivan Zarate. I hope I said that right.
Good, man.
Good.
So good. That's great. That's
Good
great.
stuff, man. This guy, I'm telling you, if you've seen him out there, he owns Major League Grappling. And his grappling is a little bit different. What he's doing with his platform over there is the fighters get paid for each win. Am I correct? Each
Yes,
win,
sir.
and not just
Yes,
the final.
sir.
So everyone gets to make some money along the way. The guy's been out there in the professional and semi-pro athletic area out there. He did some soccer, which I think is intense. I've watched soccer all day, and it's just intense how these guys keep running up and down and doing all that. And he's a purple belt out there at Renzo Gracie Reno. But before I get too excited about this, let's introduce this guy, Ivan Zarate. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good, my friend. How are you, Tony?
Hey, I'm still breathing and kicking.
I like it. I like it. Same.
Oh.
You know, grinding, but having some fun.
All right, man. And we're close to the Christmas. I love this time of year. I don't know if you like Christmas. You get excited with the family and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I actually have my mom landing here in Sacramento tomorrow, the day after. I gotta double check. I don't want to
man, you better forget that date, man. You better get her.
Yeah, I know. I cannot leave mom over there.
That's
you know?
right.
She's the boss. She's the boss.
You know, that's what I love about it in your culture, man. The mom is like the matriarch. She runs everything, and everyone respects them. It respects the moms over there, and I love that, man.
Yeah, I literally I have my mom under my contacts, and I call her jefa, which means boss.
Really?
Like, she's just, yeah, absolutely. What she says goes, you know.
That's cool.
It's very family orientated. With my family's awesome, and it's very. You're right. It's the matriarchy is pretty important in my culture for sure.
Yeah, and that's good stuff, man. Because I say most people out there, like my family's pretty close. But I look at your culture as like, it to me, every time I see I have a lot of friends with your background, Mexican and everything, and they're always so gathered. I love being around. I love going to the house, and you always feel like you just, hey, one of the family rolling in. Here's a beer, here's some tacos, and just do your thing, man. I love it, man.
That's right. Mi casa es su casa is a real thing, it's like we truly believe it. It's funny. One of my favorite things to do is invite people to my house. I don't know why. I just enjoy having people in my house. One
Cool.
time I was in Reno, and I was skiing, and I was snowboarding, and I met a guy, and long story short, him and his entire family ended up staying at my house that night.
What?
My wife was at work, and I just called, and I was like, hey, we're having a family from Israel staying at the house. Don't freak out. And it was awesome. We just made good friends. It was great.
Wow, man. Now that's
Yeah.
talk about friendship and welcome spirit, man.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I love it. I love sharing my culture. I love sharing what I have to do, and and what I have to give. It's who I am. It really is.
Oh, man. Praise God, man. That's awesome, man. Before I get too excited about this, and I say this all the time because I have a tendency to just go on my way of talking. I'm so excited. I get to bounce it all over the place, but I want to get it back to you. I want to make sure we focus on what you're doing. Now, how did you get into the athletic area? Tell me your story. Tell me your life, how you started. Did you just start with soccer? Because most soccer I see, you guys started at like coming out of the womb playing soccer, man.
Dude, I don't remember myself without a ball on my hands, or without, since I was little. I mean, football is religion in where I'm from, and I just loved it. I fell in love with the sport. I fell in love with the athletic part. I was never very I mean, that's not true. I was athletic. I learned how to become athletic through gymnastics.
Oh, wow.
But I was never like physically, like physically like what I mean.
I know what you mean, yeah.
There's athletes. You look at people, it's like, dude, that guy's an athlete.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm short, kind of stocky, short hands. I do not look like an athlete. So, but I loved it. I just love the game. I love working hard, and and it took me to places that I never even imagined. I went from Mexico City. My mom married this guy named Jorge, and he took us to the U.S. And then I did my senior year of high school in Kansas, in Wichita, Kansas, which is out of nowhere,
Yeah,
in the middle of
literally
nowhere.
nowhere.
I love it, man. I love Wichita. Shout out to Wichita. I
Okay.
love Wichita. I really love Wichita. They really embraced me, and it was great. And after that, I got the opportunity to go play soccer in college. I didn't even know you could do that when I moved in.
Really?
My plan was I wanted to give it a shot and go back to Mexico and try out and do all this kind of stuff. But turns out that I got recruited, and it was great. I had a fantastic college career. I had 2 years of junior college and then 3 years of Division One, and I loved it, man. It was amazing. It was like playing pro in my eyes.
Really?
It was great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I come from like playing in the dirt and playing in patches of grass, not actual fields.
Yeah.
And then you move. I remember my college visit. I saw their indoor facility. In my life, I've ever seen an indoor facility,
Yeah.
and it was like turf indoor with football and soccer. I was like, what is this? This is like better facilities than some professional soccer teams in Mexico. So I was like, I gotta sign here. And I signed in Arkansas out of everywhere, Central Arkansas.
Wow, in Arkansas. So you come from
Yeah.
Mexico to Kansas City down to Arkansas. Man.
Yeah, from Mexico to Kansas to Arkansas. It's wild, man. It's like I don't belong,
And the funny thing, you didn't
but I
pick up their
loved it.
accent, did you? In Arkansas.
No, not really. No, no, no. I had my own accent. I still have my own accent. You'll see it once I get going. My Mexican accent comes up pretty good.
That's cool, man.
But yeah, I still have my accent. I work hard on getting rid of it, or at least try.
Why,
It's
dude? Hold on. Forget that.
no,
Don't get
that's
rid
what I'm
of
saying.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is just I was like, well, forget it. This is who I am. And it'll come out.
Being who you are, man. That's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me look. When you were in Arkansas, how was that? You went to Arkansas State, Arkansas University, or
University of Central Arkansas,
okay?
UCA. It's in Conway, like 40 minutes south of Little Rock.
Oh wow, yeah, that's where my family's from. My
Yeah,
mom's side
yeah.
is Little Rock, yeah, down
Oh,
in. Oh
nice,
yeah,
nice, nice, nice.
but man,
Yeah,
so going to a
yeah.
college like that, man, going to a big college, you were just blown away then.
Oh yeah, man. The facilities, like I remember on the recruiting visit, like the entire team had two fields and then a house, like a clubhouse for the team, like and that was like where our locker room was, and we had our meetings and everything. I was just like, wow, this is like this actual club. This is crazy to me, and I was fortunate enough that my college like built an awesome, I don't know how many $1 million facility after, and I was the very first one to use it, and it was great. It was such a great experience, like athletic wise, for sure.
Man, to be a D1 player and athlete, that's huge, man. Be D1 is huge. My daughters, they played for a D2 college. They did
Oh, nice.
track, field, they did some lacrosse, and that was fun, going to that. But on a D1 level, man, that's a different level, man.
I mean, to be fair, we were pretty bad. We were pretty low down there. But you're right. The experience doesn't get rid of it. I got to travel. I got to play teams that I would see on TV. SMU at the time was like number 7 in the nation. I got to play against Creighton when they were number 1 in the nation.
Oh
Actually
man,
had a great game. We ended up tying them 1-1. I mean, it was great. It was a fantastic. It's like stuff that you see on TV that to me, I was like, I would have never dreamed of.
oh yeah, that's good stuff. Now,
Yeah.
when I watch
Yeah,
soccer,
man.
I tell you, man, when I watch it, I can watch it all day. I enjoy it. That athleticism, you guys running and running, the cardio's got to be intense, man. You guys never
Oh, yeah.
stop moving. But what gets me is watching you guys play all day. Maybe there doesn't go a point go by. You know what I mean? How do you guys get over that? Is
Hmm.
that really, like deflating when you guys do all this and then you try to get a point and there's no point there? Then you got to start all over again. Is that deflating to you out there or
Well,
what?
to me, because believe it or not, I was a goalkeeper. I was a short, you know, fat little goalkeeper, and so like to me, not getting scored on was everything.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? So like I want to keep that clean sheet all day long. But yeah, you're right. It's frustrating sometimes. You're playing for 90 minutes
yeah,
plus,
yeah.
and the ball just does not go in the stupid net, and it's so tough. It's way way tougher than people think and realize. I think Americans would really like soccer if they actually play it. If they play it and they understand it and they know what it takes to get the stupid ball in the net, people will be like, "Oh man, this is actual sport." Like you said, it takes a lot because you're running 12 miles a game.
Man. And it looks so, and I'm saying this from an outside being in, looking in, looks so easy because you got this huge net. And we're thinking, how
Oh
they
yeah.
not get that ball in there? But I'm watching you
Oh no,
goalies,
man.
man, doing all these flips and diving everywhere. I'm like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I loved about it. It's just like flying through the air and landing and rolling and like being the hero for 89 minutes
yeah.
and then just messing up in the last second and then just that your team hates you or like I love that pressure. That pressure to me was just I thrived through it. It's funny because like there was times where like we had games that would go to overtime and I was praying. I was like, I want to go to penalty kicks. I want to go to penalty kicks. I want that. I
Man.
want to be the hero. I want to win it for my team.
Wow.
Like to me, I was yeah, man. I love that. I love like penalty kicks all day long, all
Oh
day long. Give me
man.
them all day long.
Because you're
I
you're
love it.
just
I
you're
love
there
it.
waiting on that guy on the penalty kick. How far out is he from you when he's kicking it?
He is 11 steps out, so like 11 yards,
That's it?
12 yards. That's it, and he's just gonna kick it to a goal that is about 8 yards wide and
Wow.
6.5 wide.
And
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
guard
It's a
all
big net, but
that.
I love it, man. Oh yeah, I love it because I'm hyper competitive. I'm
Yeah.
like unhealthy competitive, and
Okay.
I just want to win. I just want to win. I just want to win. I just want to like. And there's not truer one-to-one in that sport than just
Yeah.
that. It's me versus that guy,
Yeah.
and that's it. One shot, one stop. That's it.
And that's it, man. And that's it. Man, I'm getting
That's it.
goosebumps thinking about that, man. Like being in that, like, man, I want to be in there too. Not my fat self. I'll be
Oh,
winded
it's the
halfway
best,
down.
man. Oh no, 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 no. You're good. You'll be good. If
Yeah.
you can do jiu-jitsu, you can do this. You're
Yeah.
good.
I'll be the guy on the sideline passing out the water. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, they're needed. They're part of the team.
That's right, man. We're throwing water out there. Well, man, I'm telling you, I commend you
Hmm.
guys for doing that. That's an exciting sport. Now, are you still in the league now still too? Because I know they have like
Oh
adult
no.
leagues and stuff everywhere.
No. No, it's actually I'm just coaching right now. I've been coaching it for a long time, at every level almost except pro. And right now I'm coaching it at a junior college
Okay.
in Reno called TMCC,
Yeah.
Truckee Meadows Community College. I'm the goalkeeper coach there, and I'm coaching a bunch of privates to a couple kids here and there, a couple adults. Just doing that kind of on the side. I kind of want to get back into playing. I was actually talking to the guy that I trained last week. I was like, man, I miss it. I think I still have a because I'm 38. I'm about to be 38. Like I still got 2 more years where I could like put my body through the ringer.
Still got a
And
little bit more in
if
you.
I can do jujitsu, I can definitely do soccer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, jiu-jitsu is a different kind of cardio, right? But you guys in soccer are seriously moving. I mean, it's constant.
Yeah.
Like in jiu-jitsu, we can hold someone in a spot to catch our breath and to breathe a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. But in soccer,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
man,
No, but if I'm honest, man, no, like wrestling and jiu-jitsu cardio, it's uncomparable
yeah,
to
I'll give you that
to
for
especially
wrestling.
wrestling.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's,
you're
it's
right.
uncomparable to even soccer because like if you're fit in soccer, you can run, but it's like it's long time running, like it's sprints, but like you're sprinting for 20, 30 seconds, then you have a long break, and then you're
Okay.
jogging and you're fine, you're still moving. But in jiu-jitsu, man, a scramble can just knock you out.
Yeah, well,
Like
because
like
you're
one scramble in jiu-jitsu, you're like,
yeah,
I can't breathe.
exactly.
Crazy.
I get what you're saying because you're catching you're trying to breathe when you're going at a high pace and you're fighting someone off you. So that's different. I get
Oh,
what
for
you're
sure.
saying. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, especially if it's the first time you ever grappled.
yeah,
Oh, I remember, man. I was dying, dying. It
yeah.
was the worst. I was like, get me this 130-pound man off of me that is just manhandling me. Dude, like it
Oh
was just
yeah,
it's just absurd.
oh yeah, man. Because there's so much going, and I think about that with wrestlers too, man. Because wrestlers, in my opinion, with their cardio, they have the top notch because every time I've gone against a wrestler or whatever I was doing back in college doing judo, and once a month our coaches have us on the judo team would have us work out with the wrestlers. So they're coming there with their cardio and just clean house, man. And these guys,
Dude,
when you think you
not
got
even.
them beat, they got that next little level that's just cardio wise, man, intense.
Dude, I remember the craziest thing that I ever seen with a wrestler is we will go to Colorado to do our preseason when I was in Arkansas, right? We will go to the Air Force Academy. Beautiful place, my favorite place to play, actually. We will leave every morning. We will run. Well, not every morning, but some mornings we will run up the mountain because there's like a reservoir over
Yeah.
there. We will leave at like 7 o'clock, right? And we were like, we're all in shape, great
Yeah.
shape. We're soccer players, Division One,
Yeah.
fantastic shape. We're going halfway, just like, about to puke. And here comes the wrestling team of the Air Force, just to the left, left, and then they just passed us like it's nothing. I was like, okay, these guys are something else. These guys were like 230 pounds all the way down to like 100 pounds, and nobody lost the stride. It was the craziest thing. I was like, wow, okay, that's different. That's just different.
They do have a
Crazy,
different
crazy.
mindset. I tell you, a guy you need to look out for. Should not look out for, but try to reach out to is Jabari Irons. I don't think he's coming looking for you, but yeah, he's not hunting you
Hopefully
down.
not.
But Jabari Irons, this guy, I had him on here a few weeks back, and this guy, man, he does sand wrestling and all that stuff, and I'm like, gee, and I'm like, nope, I like being on the sideline.
No. Yeah, same. I pull guard sometimes.
But right. So what got you started in grappling? You went from soccer to grappling. How'd you get involved in that?
Yeah, so like I told you, I'm like hyper competitive, man, and like really really competitive. And I was playing soccer around in Reno at the time, and it got kind of boring. It honestly did. It like just wasn't fulfilling me. Like the level was not what I wanted. Sounds weird, but I mean it is what it is. And my friend, my really good friend Jody, he's like, dude, do jiu-jitsu with me. He's been doing it for like a couple months. He's like, do it, please. Like you're gonna love it. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to be hugging people and sweat. That's not my thing. And he's like, dude, please trust me, do it. I was like, okay. So I went there. I went with him, and then I rolled with this guy, Andrew Reyes. That was my very first roll. It's 130-pound max, dude, on the gi.
Yeah.
At this time, I was pretty unhealthy because I went to like depression and stuff, and I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. So I got pretty unhealthy. I was like 240. And I looked at my friend and I was like, dude, I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't know how to like do this, but not like 100+ pounds difference. Like there's no way. Dude, I was a hog tied like that in like 2 minutes. I was like, okay, this is the craziest thing. This is awesome. He tapped me 15 times in the entire round, maybe. I was like, okay, this is it. If this guy can do this to me,
right.
I'm and I got obsessed. I got super obsessed where I was doing it, as much as I could, 2-3 times a day, 5 times a week. And then COVID happened, and just, after COVID, I picked it again. But then, unfortunately, I got a job at the University of Nevada in Reno as a soccer coach, and that took way more priority. So I wasn't be able to train as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
But since that day, I always studied. I studied quite a bit. I always study. No matter what I do, I study quite a bit.
That's cool.
So, I study as much as I could, and now I'm back into, the full role and doing this full time somehow, which is kind of crazy.
But you started, and how long were you training before COVID?
Oh, brother, like maybe a month.
Wow.
Maybe.
And then COVID hit you and
maybe.
wiped you out. Oh my.
Yeah, and stopped me around this track. And then it was very unhealthy because I don't know if you saw, I sent you a picture of me playing poker.
Yes.
So I went from playing soccer to I became a poker player, and I was playing poker. My wife and I traveled the entire country for like 6-7 years, and I was just playing poker, and it was oh man, that was the life. Oh, that was the life.
You see one of those big rollers and playing poker, huh?
No, I wasn't big rollers. I knew a lot of the big rollers and stuff, but like, no, I wasn't like that. But like, I did it very quietly, very small stakes, but like very efficiently.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it was, I was happy for that because I was making pretty decent money just playing a game. To me, I was like, okay, this is stupid. I'm just playing cards, and yeah, exactly. So, I was very lucky to do okay then. Not as good as a bunch of my friends. I mean, a lot of my friends to this day, are just phenomenal at it. Like the game passed me by completely because I quit studying, and I was just like, it's not what I wanted anymore. And just kind of, you know. But I still play every once in a while. It's fun. I love it.
Oh
I love
man,
it.
see that's one of the sport. That's one of the sports. Listen to me. That's one of the games I can't play. I can't play poker. I can't do any of that, man.
But the cool thing is, if it wasn't for playing poker and if it wasn't for, you know, soccer, Major League Grappling wouldn't be what it is, because that's the way. That's how I found out. And that's how I figured out how to pay players and how to
Really?
pay. You know, yeah, absolutely. I literally grabbed all the skill sets that I had and just created this thing. So
Oh, so wait a minute.
it's
Man, this is you've been from soccer, you did everything, your poker, and so is that how you made your money? I don't know if I want to say anything for tax purposes. Is
no,
that how
no,
you
no.
made your
It's
money
it's okay. No, no.
to support your Major League Grappling?
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. So major, I mean, yes, but no. Major League Grappling was born out of necessity more than anything.
Okay.
After COVID in 2021, my wife, unfortunately, she's a nurse, and unfortunately, she got pretty sick. She got really sick with long COVID. Yeah, yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay, man. Now it's okay.
Yeah,
Now it's okay. Now we're on the way out. You know, we
good.
worked really, really hard. She's amazing. She's such a warrior, brother. Many people would have given up a long time ago. You know what she's been
Honest.
through. It's been pretty crazy, you know. And long COVID is not something to joke about. You know, it would like knock her out
Yeah.
for like 3 weeks at a time.
Wow.
She couldn't go to work. Oh yeah, like she couldn't get out of bed. It was just awful, man. It was terrible, and it wasn't just like with COVID symptoms. It was like just her body went from like 150 to like 215 in a matter of like no time. She was super inflamed, full of like water, and like just it was just bad, 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 bad.
Oh
Like
man.
I thought she was gonna die, man. Like I thought I was gonna lose my wife.
Oh
I
my
really did.
gosh, man. Heavy so
And
hard on you guys.
unfortunately, yeah, man, yeah. But like, you know, unfortunately, that took a toll of us, you know, economically, you know, like financially. We went from having a pretty awesome life to, you know, to like learning how to like really pin and pinch
Yeah.
and you know, like figure it out, because we lost it all. You know, like we just, you know, like it really took us. It took a big toll. And in that crisis, I was like, okay, what do I do? You know, like, do I get a job? I could, but that's gonna take forever, and I don't know you know, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I need to make a lot of money. I
Mm-hmm.
need to make, you know, somehow make enough where my wife at least doesn't have to work full time, you
Right.
know, because she's still working.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she makes, I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, like she makes California nurse money,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And uh, we just need her income, unfortunately. So I was like, okay, I gotta make that type of money so I can, you know, figure it out. And I was breaking my head, and I was walking my dog one day, and I was like, okay, Ivan, you know, like what do you know? I was like, I don't know anything. I know how to play soccer, I know how to play cards. Like what?
Wow.
Like I felt pretty like man, what do I apport to society? Absolutely nothing, you
Yeah,
know?
man, I know.
Like it felt really, yeah, it felt really odd. I was like, man, like my skill sets are, you know, all my friends are hunters and businessmen and this and that and pilots, and I'm like, whoa, like I just
It's a
play
kick in the nuts
games, you
almost,
know?
isn't it? Oh man.
Yeah, it was a pretty big wake up call, you
Yeah.
know, and I was like, okay, I gotta like, you know, I gotta man up, you know, like be a man
Yeah.
now. Like what do I do?
Yeah.
And I started walking, and you know, I started like just thinking and breaking my head, and I was like, man, if I could, if I could just like, I just want to grapple. That's all I keep thinking. I just like, I just want to do jujitsu, because when I did jujitsu, all my
Yeah.
problems went away.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to grapple. I was like, I just want to do jujitsu. I just want to be at my gym. I just want to be with my friends. I just want to be with my professor. You know,
Yeah.
I just want to be with my people that like really like embrace me and stuff, because my life was just kind of crumbling, and I was walking and I was thinking, you know what? What if I make my life grappling? I want to grapple. Like what? Like let's do it. How do I do it? You know? And I was thinking, okay, what's like? There's. I don't want to make like a series of tournaments. And here I am.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to make a series of tournaments, because like, you know, everybody has that Naga, grappling industries, grappling next. They're great. You know, they're great for the local scene, and they're fantastic. You know, I was like, I can't compete with that. They're very big. Like I have nothing. I have no money for mats. I got nothing. You know, and I was thinking, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And then I was like, okay, what if I make a league? Because in Reno at the time, there was only like one tournament a year or two, maybe. That's it. If you wanted to compete in Reno, it's just twice a year.
That's it.
And if you do want to compete more, you have to travel.
Wow.
You know.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I was like, what if I grab and I create a soccer league, but with grappling? So what I came up with is I'm gonna grab 20 grapplers. I'm gonna grab 20 competitors, right? And they're gonna sign up with me, and then I'm gonna make them go against each other in an amount of every Sunday. They're gonna come in and grapple 4 or 5 matches until they grapple against every single person.
Yeah.
So me and you will go,
Yeah.
right? And then you beat me by submission, then you'll rack up 3 points.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
beat me by points, then you'll rack up 2.
Okay.
If we tie, we could tie here. If we tie, we get 1, and if I lose or you lose, you get 0. And after those 5 weeks, um, whoever the top 8 people that racked up the most points go the next week into like a single elimination tournament.
Okay.
And then I'm able to like pay fighters there in that way. And
Okay.
everything like that,
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. The cat's out of the bag. I know I'm pretty sure somebody is gonna do it too. Which this is what it's for. Like it's completely fine.
That's okay. You'll beat them
I'm
anyway.
actually,
So yeah, you got the best
no,
one.
yeah, exactly. I was the first one.
That's right.
I'm telling you, man. I just want to compete and win. I was
That's
the first
it.
one. I won. I already did it.
That's
You know
it.
what I mean?
That's
Go
it.
do it. Go do it. I'm not greedy. I don't want all the money. I don't need all the money. Just go do
I
it.
love
Do
it,
do
man.
I want the sport to grow. I want the sport to grow. I really
Yeah.
do. But I decided to do that. I tested at Hensel Gracie in Reno with my professor, and they allowed me to do that at the gym, and it was a complete success. I paid my friend that won the most. I think he won like $900, which
wow.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And so I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna do this. So I talked to my mom and I was like, "Hey, boss,
Yeah.
I need some money. Can you help me out for for the mats? I have my business plan. I made it. I showed it to her. She's like, okay, I trust you. I believe you."
That's awesome.
And she bought me the mats, and she helped me buy the mats. But unfortunately, I bought the mats, and they told me, "Hey, they're back ordered. You won't get them until February the next year, 2026, which will be, in a couple of months." I was like, "Oh no, I can't do that. I gotta pivot."
Yeah.
Like I don't have that much time for to wait.
Exactly.
I gotta pivot, and I was like, what do I have? What do I have? What do I have? And at this moment, I got my purple belt, and I was like, okay, I can give privates now. I've coached all my life, like coaching is easy for me. I really enjoy it. I'm decent at it, like I could do it. And I was like, okay, I have these 2 tiny mats that becomes a 10 by 10 mat. I think I sent you the picture.
Yeah, I see that.
And I was like, I'm gonna do this. And I went to the park on my own on a Saturday, and then just grabbed those 2 mats with an eraser board, and I just put free jiu-jitsu classes.
What?
And I just waited and sat my butt there until somebody showed up. And people started showing up.
What?
And one day it was like 2 people, the next day it was 3, 4 random people, kids, I was like, okay, this is cool, this is like I gotta start posting this. And I started posting that. And I was like, okay, this is growing. What do I do with this 10 by 10, And there's a guy, his name is Bruce. Oh man, Bruce, if you're listening, I owe you everything, dude, and you know it. Oh man, this dude,
That's awesome.
it's awesome.
That's
Because
so
I came up
awesome.
with the idea. I was like, man, I want to make a pit, like the CGI
Yeah.
pit. But the problem with CGI that I thought is the mat is huge and nobody used the pit. Nobody
Yeah.
used the walls.
Right.
Everybody was in the middle, which is fine, is whatever. But I have this 10 by 10, and I told Bruce, I was like, man, I want to make a pit that is 10 by 10.
Oof.
That way nobody can, nobody can run away.
Nothing.
You must use the walls, nothing but action, I want to do that,
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'll build it for you. And this dude, in 3 months, he just built this massive thing. And oh, man. In what he was building, I was like, okay, I'm going to have a pit. Now what do I do? I was like now I have a pit, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do a tournament because my mats are back ordered, so I gotta figure something out. So I decided to do this 8-man tournament. It started with 16, and it will be 16 at one point. I just gotta, I had to cut it in half so people,
Yeah.
start getting
Exactly.
it going,
I know what you're talking
And
about.
what it is, what it is just an 8-man tournament, and all I'm doing is paying people $200 every time they win a match. Instead of like winning the entire thing for them to get paid,
Yeah.
I grab the money that they, their inscription money, the money that what they, they buy they pay to like get into the tournament, and I just grabbed that and I turned that right into the fighters. I don't make a single penny off of what they give me. Like zero, 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 zero. Everything they give me is for them, and I just reinvest it in them, and that's how I'm able to like pay them everything.
Wow.
My money will come from sponsors, you know. That's always been my business plan.
Yeah.
And because what I want to build is something for the younger generation that is going to help them achieve their athletic goals with the sport.
Gotcha.
That's what I want to build. That's my end goal.
Yeah.
My end goal is it's community and helping people get to places where they need to get or where they want to get with the sport, you know. And just what I was thinking is this is like, imagine just like a 16-man bracket, you know, and then you get paid $200 every time you win. The person that wins it is gonna get $1,200, $1,300,
that's some
$1,400.
decent
So
money,
there's like
man.
some bonuses and there's a bunch of stuff. That's half rent.
Yeah.
Man. Like where I'm from in California.
Yeah.
In other places, it's rent and a half.
That is.
You know what I mean? So like, so if I can create that for the athlete to not, you know, not to worry about rent and all this kind of stuff, and help them actually free time for them to train more, for them to become more efficient in the sport and become, you know, and achieve the goals that they set for themselves.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting chills. Like what else can I ask for?
Yeah.
That's sick. You know, like that's sick. You know, like how awesome would that be? So I decided to do that. I was like, how do I do this? And I was like, okay, a bounty tournament in poker. Poker does that. You know, how could I do it? And I just went deep and figured out how to do it. And that's exactly what I'm doing, man. And the cool part is, in between I'm building this pit, I get an email saying my back order mats are here. I was like, wait. I was like, okay, like this is shaping, you know, like this is crazy, but all right. And I got 220 by 20 mats.
Yeah.
And I started putting on the park every single Sunday. And my friend, I made this awesome community. Well, I didn't make it. The community of jiu-jitsu of Sacramento.
Yeah, they came together.
Embraced me so well. Yeah, it came together. They embraced me, and they, you know, they showed me their love by like coming to the open mat that I was hosting and stuff.
Yeah.
And, dude, it became so big. Like the last one, it's kind of cold now, so it's been slowing down. Obviously, I haven't been able to put it up because California has like a bunch of fog right now. It's like 40 degrees, so nobody wants to grapple outside. Like that.
No
Yeah,
one
it's pretty
see
awful.
that, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but before this like big cold front came in, we had like 40, like the biggest one I had, it was like 43 people in the, dude, it was crazy. People from South Lake came, people from Reno, people from Mesbury, people from the Bay Area, people from Oakland. Dude,
Man.
it was awesome. It's growing so big and it's awesome. And it's just been amazing, you know. And the league, now that I have the mats, that I'm working on it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna start doing that probably in this summer.
Yeah.
This summer I'm probably gonna create that league that, you know, has 20 people in it, and see who, you know, the one that I explained, that'll be the next project. And this thing has been crazy, man. I put up my first event with the pit on November 3rd.
Yeah.
I put it right at the park. It was outdoors. People made money. I had 250 people coming and watching.
Oh man.
Like 7 sponsors or something like that came after that. It's like, hey, I love what you're doing. Let me know how you're doing. Like, how can I help? I'm in talks with some people and with a construction company. This guy, Owen, shout out to him. He posted a scholarship for the next one that is coming up in January 17th. And on top of that, he put $300 for the female division, for the first place of the female division. So people are supporting this like crazy, man. And it's, man, it's I'm just very happy I'm able to be like a vessel to like grow the sport. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard financially, because I haven't made a single penny. It's the opposite. I spent so much
in
money
the beginning, that's how it
that I
goes,
don't
man.
have. You know what I mean? But like I'm not sweating it just because I know I have something great. And the people around me, man, I couldn't do it without them, you know? From my professor, Max McGar, believing in me, to him connecting me with, you know, my biggest mentor. I'm not going to say their name. I don't know if they're pretty private person. Their initials are SM. They know who they are.
Okay. Gotcha.
Dude, great people, you know, like they push me. they encourage me, they help me. My friends around me, I have a friend that, in the midst of my wife being sick and stuff, he knew that I wanted to, train in Reno, because that's who I want to get my black belt under is Max, and I'm making all these sacrifices. And he's like, dude, I'm moving with you. It's like, you pay $400, I'll pay $1,200 in rent. We're moving together, and great. It's like fantastic. That's awesome,
Man.
dude. This guy never even moved in. This guy was just paying my rent, and I had the entire apartment for myself. He
Wow.
never moved in. I'm telling you, brother. Like, people just,
Praise God, man.
I don't
That's
know
awesome.
why. Yeah, dude. It will be a complete disservice and me giving them the finger
Yeah.
to every person that has been around me
Yeah.
if I don't give my all to this.
Yeah.
You know what I
I get
mean?
what you're saying. Yeah, I get it.
It's I'm so supportive, man, supported, that, from my family, from my wife, which is amazing, to my mom, to my dad, and everybody around me. It's just, bro,
That's cool, man. You know it, because your
it's
mission
cool,
is
man. Cause
pure.
like,
That's good stuff. When the mission is right,
yeah,
the
yeah,
people
I
come.
try. Yeah, and it's been difficult because I'm so happy for this, because now I'm able to educate
Yeah.
people a little bit more of what I'm doing.
Yes.
Like, that's been the most difficult part. It's like, what are you doing? Like,
Uh-huh.
okay, because it's a little more expensive. It's like, it's not.
Yeah.
But how are you paying people? And
Yeah.
like, and it's confusing sometimes. So it's like, it takes, it takes a little bit, but I think after, not this next event in January 17th, but the one after, I think a lot of people are gonna know who we are, because we are opening a kids division the one after, and
Oh,
I
man,
think that's what's
already?
gonna be. Oh yeah, dude. You have no idea how many kids they come to me and message me, it's like, when can I do this? I want to jump in the pit, blah. Like, on the
Oh,
first event, I
man.
literally had at least 10 kids come up to me, it's like, can I compete? Can I have a match right now? Like,
What?
asking me to like book him up a match in the second.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I was
man.
like, okay. Yeah, I was like, okay, I got something going on here,
That's
so it's
cool.
so yeah, the next one is going to be kids and women division, more than anything.
Yeah.
And just testing every market, see which one is the best,
Yeah.
and just
Oh, man. And
just
the
going
next
from
one is
there.
coming, what is it, January 17th or something like that? Or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. January
okay,
17th.
January 17th. My gosh. I'm excited
Yes,
for
sir.
you, brother. Looking at what you're doing and seeing your
Thanks, man.
attitude and what you, man, this is going to be
Oh,
good,
I
man.
appreciate it, brother. No, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cool too, because a guy, his name is Justin, and his family has been coming to my jiu-jitsu in the park
Yeah.
thing since almost day one. You know
Wow.
what I mean? Oh, I love them to death. They're such a great family. And after my first event, he called me. He's like, "Hey, man, I am partner with this guy at this hunting club, and we have a pavilion that holds like 300 people, and we would like for you to, like, put the next event there. We'll bring you some food. It's gonna be heated. It's like, it's at this like hunting club, and like people can come up and shoot skeet before the tournament. Like,
Oh,
it's gonna be such
man.
an awesome. It's gonna be so awesome. The people at Quail Hunting Club has been incredible. I'm so excited, so excited,
Oh,
so excited.
man. I'm fired up for you, man. Now, where's
Thanks,
the
brother.
venue? Give me all the information on it. Where it's going to be.
So it's going to be at this place called Quail Point. Quail. Ah, my goodness.
That's all right.
Quail Point Hunting Club.
Okay.
Yeah, Quail Point Hunting Club. It's like outside Sac. It's like 25 minutes outside Sacramento. It's like on this rural area. It's a hunting club. So you go and go hunt quail and all that kind of stuff. It was awesome. I actually got to go 2 weeks ago or something like that, hunting for the first time.
Yeah.
Dude, I have never in my life thought I would do that.
Really? You never
And I'm a city guy.
Yeah.
Like, I was born in Mexico City, dude. Like, hunting, yeah, no, thank
No.
you. But it was fun. It was a blast. It was definitely a
Oh,
blast.
man. I know hunting is a lot of fun,
And
man. That's cool.
yeah. And I'm excited, man, because the place is awesome. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I think people are gonna love it. I think it's gonna be a great place to do like a family day,
Yeah.
like come in the morning, like 9, 10, go shoot your ski, do whatever you gotta do in the hunting club, do whatever, and then come watch some grappling matches, and people earn some money,
Yeah.
and yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. I just gotta fill the brackets up, so sign up.
That's right. Everyone sign up for this guy, man. Sign up, man. What's the weight division? What's the different weight categories you're going from and to?
That's a great question. I have 3 classes. So I have beginner, intermediate, and advanced.
Yeah.
Beginner is nothing but white belts.
Okay.
Intermediate is up to purple, and then advanced obviously up to black.
Okay.
And I have 175 and under and 176 and above.
Okay, good. Simple,
Which is a big,
That's a big range, man.
yeah, simple.
Yeah.
It's a big step. The first one that we had was like a absolute, it was like a 205 pound and under absolute, so we had some mismatches there, but it was the first one, I have to
learn, get the bugs out and everything.
Yeah, I completely overshot it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have 216 brackets, I'll be fine. Oh no, no. I had 2 amen brackets, that's it. But I'm telling you, man, the guys that competed loved it. Loved it. And yeah, man, and it's such a different, it was such a different vibe because like you're at the park, you're outside, you're outdoors. People that are walking randomly, like, are seeing what you're doing, and that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to put it on a venue. I know I'm on a venue now, but like most of the part time is gonna be at a park because I want people that have never seen the sport come and be like, oh, what is that? That's cool, And if I can get one guy to train one time, dude, that's it. That's the way the sport grows.
Yeah.
That's it.
Man, and the way you're doing it is just so brilliant, man. Because you're following the dream, and think about how fast I'm sure you have already, but how fast it's grown in such a short period of time.
Dude, I'm so overwhelmed. So overwhelmed. Like there's literally times that like, as you know, like as you can tell, like I'm very emotional. I cry quite a bit. Like there's times that like I'm like crying on my like this is overwhelming.
That's
Like
okay.
I can't like what is this? Like I have people calling me and telling me, and like now the responsibility is huge, because like now I have an entire community behind me, and that I cannot let them down.
No, man. Hey.
And
your shoulders can carry it, brother. Your shoulders can carry it, man. You can carry it.
Yeah, man. So it's been fun. Oh man, it's been a blast. It's been the hardest thing I've done, but it's been such a blast, and it's changed everything around me, man. It's changed my marriage. It became my marriage was, it's the rockiest and hardest part, you know what I mean?
I get it, man.
That's ever been, and my wife was sick, and before she got sick, it was like the rockiest time that we had, so that didn't help, and there was like this giant like separation in between my wife and I, and it was like, I did not know if she was good, she wasn't good, and it was just it was crazy. And after this, like we became very close. And she supports me, I mean, she's always supported me, and that's the greatest thing about my wife. And I told her, but like like I've cried to her, but like I gotta go get a job. Like we were literally negative like a couple weeks ago. Like I gotta go get a job. Like again, like like if it's DoorDash, anything, I gotta work harder. I gotta do more. And she's like, no, you're doing so much. You're gonna kill yourself. I trust what you're doing.
Oh man,
money will come. Don't worry about it. I'm like, dude, like that, just that weight off my shoulder.
That's beautiful.
The stress obviously still there, but like just the weight off the shoulders of like having somebody that like like really supports you.
Yeah, that's rare, man.
And sees my vision.
Yeah,
and she sees the vision too. So it's like that's what matters to me. It's like she sees what I'm trying to build, and man,
you guys gonna look back on this, and you're gonna look back, and it's just gonna be. Wow, you're not even gonna remember those days. You know what I mean? You're gonna see all the glory. Think about how fast you're going. Your heart's in the right place. Your passion is there. She sees the vision in you, and women see that. Women can see if the man's worth "quote unquote" following. You know what I mean? Following to the dreams, the city of dreams, and she sees that in you, man. I commend you on that, my brother.
Absolutely,
man.
I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate that,
man. Does she do any grappling at all, other than making you do dishes?
Oh, bless my heart. Bless her heart, dude. My wife, I love her to death, but she's gonna kill me. But she's the most unathletic poor thing I ever met in my life. She's so bad at every sport. Actually, not really. She's actually okay at like somehow she can kick a ball, which is great.
Okay,
that's great. But no, man, like no. She gets very overwhelmed with ball and team sports. She's like, I don't know where people are going. I don't know where I need to go. And she just shuts down.
Hey, but she can play poker though, right?
No, not really. No, she's an artist, man. She plays music. She sings. Oh, she sings beautifully.
Man.
Yeah, that's what hooked me into her. You know, I was like, wow, this lady can sing. uh, yeah, she plays the piano, she sings, she's very smart nurse. She has a lot of great business ideas that, you know, now that I'm learning actually how to grow a business and stuff like that, I'm gonna be able to help,
That's good.
you know, and move with this, you know. So it's yeah, that's the greatest thing of this, man. Um, the best thing of what I'm doing in the selfish personal way, it's that I came to the realization that I'm a badass, bro, and I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can do anything I want.
Yeah.
You know, no
Yeah.
matter how difficult it is, if I'm resilient, if I work hard,
Yes.
if I keep doing what I've done through sports all my time,
You can do it.
you know, I made it so far in sports, farther than I should ever should have made it. You know, the way I'm as a goalkeeper, I'm 5'10", tiny hands, you know,
Yeah.
kind of chunky. I shouldn't have made it, man. And but I outworked out everybody, and you know, that's what I missed when I tell you I was depressed and before I got into jiu-jitsu. I missed that. That's I lost my identity of like of a hard worker.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I became very complacent because money came in, poker was great. Playing poker, I was just sitting down on a table, drinking sodas, you know, doing whatever I need to do. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
very unhealthy, and got complacent, you know, because I was like, oh, I'm good at this. I just gotta sit here for, you know, 10 hours, you know, and you know, every other week and make a bunch of
Yeah.
money. Cool, I'll
That's
do it. You
perfect.
know, like why not?
Yeah.
You know, I said,
Yeah.
why not? You know,
Yeah.
and like and and yeah, you know, I like now that we became on a hard spot in life, it's like okay, time to, you know, cinch up and do it again,
Yeah.
you know, and just work hard.
Yeah.
And just work hard.
You can do it,
Just
man.
work
Like
hard.
you said earlier, as long as you keep working hard, being resilient and determined,
Yeah.
why can't you do it?
Yeah.
You know, why can't you do
Exactly.
it, man?
Exactly. You know, and it's funny because I see somebody like, you know, Craig Jones, for
Yeah.
example. You know, he's like this massive guy,
Yeah.
but the guy works hard.
Yeah.
Whatever you think or not, the guy works hard and he puts himself out there and he created this bunch of stuff. And I was like, I don't have the platform of that guy, obviously, you
Not
know.
yet.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everybody that has that type of platform, they focus on the professional. They focus on the top 1% of the 1% of the
Yes.
sport. The other 99.999 gets neglected.
That's right.
And that's where I come in.
Yeah.
That's where we come in. Like this is for you, for me, for you know, your homie that is just, you know, grappling next to you, the blue belt, the
Yeah.
purple belt, the white belt, the brown belt, you know,
Yeah.
some black belts too, but like this is not IBJJF. No, it's not. It's not the prestigious thing. This is not what it's about. This is about building community, and this is about building a platform for people to step up and win IBJJF.
Yes.
And help themselves become, you know, the next Gordon Ryans and the next, you
Yeah.
know, whoever you like, Mikael Albaus, whoever,
Anybody,
you know,
yeah.
like the next people that, yeah, that's what this is being built for, is for people to just trampoline off of this into that by helping them financially and you know,
love
and,
that.
and by having fun too, because this is fun. This is
Yeah.
fun.
I love
This is fun.
that,
It's
man.
been it's fun, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you see the video of the pit that I
Yes,
sent
I
you?
saw
I
that.
don't know if you saw it. Or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, I saw that, man. I saw all your stuff, man. That's pretty cool, man. I've been looking on your
Yeah.
page too and watching some of the stuff there, and I'm like, geez, Louise, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah, it's fun because the pit is so small. It's a 10 by 10,
Yeah,
so
'cause
you have
that's
no
what I was
time
thinking. This
to
is
run
awfully
away.
small, but they're getting the job done.
But it's exactly, you know, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to like, if I want to grow the sport, eyes have to come to the sport.
Yes.
For the sport to grow, in my idea, eyes have to come, and then money has to come.
Yes.
You know what
Well,
I
it
mean?
will come.
And
It will
if
come.
I can bring, yeah, it will come. Yeah. If I can get the eyes there at the park from the random people, that's job done. I'm talking to sponsors right now. I'm trying to like, you know, to get sponsorship so the money comes. So like, if it's little by little, but I truly believe that I can change the sport. I believe it with my entire heart. And it's not, it may, I may be shooting for the sun, but I believe that I can really change the sport and at least help it grow where it becomes like another sport like baseball
Yeah.
or MMA, just like MMA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you hit it on the head when
yes,
you said
just like,
all these other guys are touching on the 1%, and there's a plethora of people just out there who
Massive.
who's never going to see that
Massive.
right now, but they want to be a part of
No.
it, and you're providing that.
Exactly.
That's cool, man.
Exactly. There's so many people out there that like want to become a UFC fighter or you know, ADCC champion, and there's a lot of people out there that are not going to be able to do
Yeah,
it.
it's just
you
how
know,
it
so
is.
I could become I could become their UFC. I could become, like their outlet to get to a place where they want to come, or feel special because they're getting paid. Man, my vision is this, brother. Is I really want to build something where I can have 2 or 3 of these all over the place, every single month. And I have people just like in poker where they're like just buy in, and they're just grinding these tournaments where they can make a pretty decent living doing
Yeah.
it if they're good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? And I have so many crazy ideas,
Oh,
man. I have this
these are crazy. These
giant
are
idea.
awesome.
Imagine this. Imagine this. This will be catering for the professional. Imagine this. If I grow to a spot where I could make a 32-person tournament where each professional fighter, each professional grappler gets in with $5,000, right? And if I can, like, through sponsorship money
Right.
and all that kind of
Right.
stuff, right? Like, because that can happen. That can happen. And then if I can grab that $5,000 and then repay that to them,
Yeah.
every match that they win,
Oh.
the person that's gonna win that tournament wins $45,000 to $50,000.
It just one time. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't have the numbers.
Yeah,
yet,
but
like,
they
they
can make a
lot of
really
money.
good amount of money. Yeah.
Like, they make money where they can change. Like, they're paying for the entire year.
Yeah.
So once like that person pays for the entire year,
Yeah.
dude, he said he can grapple and he can make a living and he can take care of his family or her
Exactly.
family, and you know what I mean? Like, they
I
can do
love
all this
that.
kind of stuff. Now, if I have multiple of those a year, dude, I give the opportunity to multiple people to just become somebody in the sport and actually make a living on the sport,
Yeah.
because nobody makes money here.
Yeah.
I have a teammate that he went to ADCC twice and he made $2,500.
What? That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, there's no money in
25 that's
ADC,
it.
man.
That's
None
it.
of that, man.
No,
Yeah.
man. I just came back from IBJA Worlds.
Yeah.
Tons of world
And
champions.
it's nothing.
Nobody got
Nothing.
paid.
You get a medal.
How can
you get a
how
medal.
can you be a world champion? Exactly. How can you be a world champion and not get paid?
Yeah.
To me, that sounds just
I feel you. And that's
because the money's there.
yeah. The money's there, and the money's made by everybody else.
money's
All the
there.
big wigs, everybody who's putting
The
it on,
money's there.
they're walking around with tons of money. But the fighters who's putting it on, they're getting injured. They're giving everything up, and they're making
Exactly,
nothing. Yeah, I feel you, brother. I feel
Exactly.
you. I feel you.
Exactly.
Man.
So I want to change that. I really want to change that, and I think I can. And with a little bit of luck and good support,
Yeah.
I really think I could. I really think I can. And
You're on the
and-
right
and I
track,
will.
man.
I really think I will.
You're on the right track.
Yeah.
You got a lot of following
Yeah,
now, man, and that's awesome, man. You're making me excited for you.
It's crazy, man, because like you saw that picture that I sent you with my mat
Yeah.
on, like, it's July 13th, I think.
Is that when that was? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
and I just grew to this, and like then I had like 300 followers. I don't have that many either. I have like 2,300 or something.
Yeah.
But to me, that's a lot.
That is a lot,
And
man.
my
Your
other
eyes are
socials, I
still
had
out
like
there.
200, 150.
Yeah.
Like that's quite a bit. It's crazy. Like now I'm doing like content and stuff, and it's fun. It's annoying, and it's something that I'm learning and something that I'm not very comfortable doing
Yeah, I
yet.
feel you.
But it's very fun. It's very, very fun.
Man, dude, I tell you, man, this has been awesome, man. You have sparked me to want to do more with my life, man. Seriously, man.
No,
Listen to
no,
stuff
no,
you're
no.
doing.
What do you mean you're doing enough, bro?
You're awesome, man.
No,
I am
no,
so
no.
glad we got a chance to meet and
Appreciate
talk
you,
and
man.
hear your story and, man, the passion you have behind this. And I really hope, man, what you do is going to continue to grow. I mean that, because we need someone out there
I
like you,
appreciate
man.
you, man.
I really do believe
I
it.
appreciate it. I think, with hard work and I think it will, man. I really do. I have not had any bad, backlash or anything, any bad feedback from anybody. Everybody that comes around is like, man, I love what you're doing.
Good.
So they strive me, and I don't want to disappoint anybody.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
just gotta keep on grinding.
Yeah, brother.
Gotta keep on grinding.
Keep it up, my friend. Man, that is awesome. But, brother, before we get you out of here, man, you got to throw out all your contacts so everyone can know how to reach you, find your fight, the dates. I want everything, man.
I got you, brother. So it's I'm pretty old school.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad with technology, dude. I'm awful.
That's okay.
I'm terrible.
I'm with
Like,
you.
I'm out nothing. I only have Instagram and I just opened a YouTube video.
Okay.
So everything is at MajorLeagueGrappling.com. I mean at Major League Grappling. I do have a website, MajorLeagueGrappling.com. Is getting redone,
Yeah.
with the new stuff. I have the old stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty outdated, but I still have it. yeah, just Instagram, and then you'll find my personal there. I think is goal_roll on Instagram. That's mainly what I use.
Okay.
Just Instagram. My next event, January 17th, at Quail Point Hunting Club outside Sacramento. I'm very excited about that. There's still not a lot. There's still some space for the white belts, and we have quite a bit of space for the intermediate and advanced. So sign up. I think people will love it. I think you will love it. It's gonna get streamed too on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
so subscribe to the YouTube channel. Actually, that will help Major League Grappling YouTube. I think I'm like 2 followers away from being able to stream.
Yeah.
So that'd be great. And that's it, man.
All right.
I mean, pretty easy. It's kind of crazy to me that I'm building all this in just Instagram, which is kind of silly.
That's okay. I'm with you, man. Social media, I had to learn all this stuff. But I'm an old guy. I don't know this stuff, man. But what you're doing out there, it's cool, man. Even with just the 2 platforms of social media, it's doing great, brother.
Shit, man. Yeah, I'm awful. I emailed you and then I messaged you that I emailed you, bro. I'm terrible. Who does that?
I'm with you, man. I do that. I feel you, brother. But Ivan, my friend, this has been awesome. We got to have you in after this next fight. We got to pick a date because I want to see how things are launched from there. I want to get numbers and everything. But we'll talk soon, brother. I appreciate you more than anything. And Merry Christmas to you, my friend.
Merry Christmas, Tony. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to put my stuff out there. I really, really, really appreciate it.
All right, brother. You take care. Talk to you soon.
Oh, man.